Hey everybody, I'm Ron TYRO. How are you? Man, is it exciting to be alive right now, man. This is the greatest time in the world right now to do things, get it done. People are hungry and people are humble, man. Don't stop dreaming. My name is Ron TYRO, and what we get to do is we get to empower companies in how to create a culture where people stay, where people stick, where they're excited about coming to work for you. But listen, man, right now we have an epidemic in our country today where people don't want to work. People don't want to come to work. People don't understand what work is all about. They thought they wanted to come to work because you were going to pay them $15 an hour. But guess what? They don't stick. They don't stay. So our job here at TYRO, right, at TYRO is to help you create a culture where people are so excited about working for you. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to call their friends. Man, this is the job you want. Come and work for this company. They're hiring today. Man, but listen. This right now in today's time, in today's era, man, people don't want to work. You got to create an environment where they are empowered, where they feel safe, and they feel like they can grow with you. Because today's culture, today's millennials or whatever you want to call them, they want to grow, man. They want to be empowered. They don't want to be stuck, right, in this rut, right? Check this out. One of the things that people do is they give out bonuses to their employees, thinking that that would change and turn around the culture. Listen, man, bonuses, man, it's like spinning the plates at a circus, right? Ever been to a circus? You ever watch that guy who's got sticks, right? And he's spinning a plate, right? And he goes to plate number 2, plate number 3, plate number 4. Probably by the time he gets to plate number 5, what happens? Yeah, that first plate that he started spinning starts to wobble, and he's got to run all the way back to that dude and that person and start spinning him again, right? Well, let's not be spinners, man. Let's be real. Let's be real about this. Because when you give somebody a bonus, and it's an individual bonus, you're creating competition among the team, among your players, man. Listen, there ain't no competition in the factory like that, man. You got to create a team environment where everybody's a winner. Listen to me. Everybody's a winner, man. Because when you create you're against me and you're against that, man, people start to take this stuff personal. People start to resent being put up against somebody else, right? Instead of helping them understand that in order for that person to get a promotion, right, they need a team to get there. And this is kind of tricky, but it's possible where you can create a culture where everybody's helping each other achieve their goals. Maybe the employee that wants to be promoted, his guy that he's working with or the person working with, maybe they don't want to be promoted. Maybe they're content and they're happy working. Well, how do you empower that person to help this guy reach his dreaming goals? Man, you got to find out what that person wants. What's a win for them? Companies don't ask employees, what's a win for you? We know the win right now is you got a job, but we want to know what's a win for you to stay here. You know, have you ever had the stay meeting? I talked about this in my last one, in videos past. The stay meeting. You know, what's a win for you? What's a win for them? How do you get other employees to call their friends to come to work for you? Man, I know I say that a lot, man, but that's the environment you're looking to create. But what I want to talk about today is follow through. Do not threaten your employees, man. It doesn't work. You know, when you tell them, if you don't do this, if you don't meet your quotas, then this is going to happen to you. That don't work, man. And so you decide, you know, we talked about it, you want to give them a bonus and stuff like that. Well, make it a team bonus. I want to challenge you. Do you have teams out there that each and every one of them is not only looking out for their best interest, but looking out for their team's best interest? Because the team's best interest is the company's best interest. Right? This is how you empower them, man. You empower them by sitting down and you talk to them and you listen. What is your win? What is your win? How are we going to get you to stay here 10 years? You know, what is it that you want to do in 10 years? Where do you see yourself? And as you as a leader become empowered and you're empowering others, you're creating an environment of safety, an environment of trust, an environment of growth. Remember, I told you earlier, the new people coming to work, they want a place where they feel that they're validated and they're growing. But if they feel stagnant and they're not challenged, they're not staying. If they're not, let me say again, if they feel stagnated, if they're not challenged, guess what? They're not staying. So you have to create an environment where you allow them to grow, where you allow them to share their ideas, right? And they feel that they're being validated and it's a place of safety. Say you said, you know what, we'll give the team a bonus if you do this, right? If they don't do it, then they don't get the bonus. They got to win as a team and lose as a team, right? Or just, you know, and it is what it is, fail as a team. So they can feel that. So next time when it comes, they know that you're serious about that bonus. You know, I know companies that have given out a lot of bonuses over the years, but they don't feel like they've got a good return on their investment. Well, that's because the experience that the employee had and the experience that the employer had wasn't a win-win. It wasn't a good feeling. You ever order a Big Mac from McDonald's or order a Whopper from Burger King? You ever do one of that? And then when you get the sandwich, oh man, it was disappointing. Ever order a great meal at a steakhouse? You get there and it just wasn't a great experience, right? Well, what do? You don't want to go back to that restaurant. Or you might say, man, this wasn't what I expected, man. It's not what I'm used to, right? So when you have a situation with your employees, you want to create an experience that they are validated, that they feel empowered by not threatening, but follow through with what you say, right? You're going to follow through. So if you're giving out bonuses, if you're giving out incentives, if you're giving out vacations, and they don't meet the requirements that it gets, don't give in. Say, I'm sorry, man, we'll try again next time. We'll see you next year, or whatever it is. I know a lot of companies maybe, we'll give them something, whatever reason why. I'm going to challenge you. Hold to your core values. But don't do it in a way where it degrades them. Don't do it in a way, but give them another chance. Say, you know what? We're going to be doing this in 6 weeks, man. Work on that. And we'll come back and we'll look at it again in 6 weeks, right? But you got to come back with the remedy. You got to come back with what's next. Remember, if they feel stagnant, if they feel like they're not growing, if they're not on an adventure, if they're not appreciated, they're not validated, they're not staying. How do you get your employees to feel validated? How do you get them to feel empowered? How do you get them to really be excited about working for you, and they want to call all their friends and family? This is the place that you want to work. That's what we want to talk about. Here at TYRO, we take you through what is called 5 core competencies for every great leader. We take you through TYRO leadership. We can take you through something called TYRO JET, job ethics training. We do a lot of leadership development here at TYRO 365, and we can empower you. Listen, we are excited about what we get to do. I appreciate you guys spending time with me today. I hope what I said sticks to you, and you can make it applicable. You can start applying it. Don't threaten. Don't threaten people, right? Validate them. And if they don't make the deadline, don't honor that by giving them what they were supposed to get if they did it. Hold true to it. It's okay. It's okay. Next time around, they're going to do better. They're going to do harder because they realize, man, he meant what he said. She meant what they said. Create a culture where people as a team strive hard to obtain those type of earnings or those type of blessings, right? You can do it. Be that strong leader that is empowering others. Don't be an enabler, right? Understand the culture. Understand the group of people you work with. What are their hurts? What are their pains? Don't be afraid to ask them, how's it going at home, right? These are questions that you need to ask. You need to know what's going on with your employees. My name is Ron TYRO, and I hope the things I've given you today can empower you, that can help ignite something within you. Again, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell, the notifications, like, dislike, I don't care, but leave a comment. Tell me what I'm saying is resonating with you or not resonating. And if there's something you want me to talk about, let me know, and I would do that. Again, my name is Ron TYRO, and I'm rooting for you.